Oh, I know Lord Novaden is not trying to get his Thanos on.
NERDSoul.
Late Ill Kid at OneYoungsta, holding it down, bringing the StreetGeek and NERDSoul. What is up, my people, today? Oh yeah, we got Talk Shop breaking down some comics, and we are back with another issue of the one and only Armor 1, issue number 3. And this one is great because it's right on the heels of the last issue. They don't do no time jumps or anything. We're just picking straight up. And the fight doesn't seem to be completely over because there has to be a little cleanup, if you will, especially by the dogs from Jason King Sr., Papa Jason. And to see, you know, Jason dealing with his father on the phone, Jason dealing with this new change and metamorphosis with Ugly at this time, dealing with this new alien, dealing with the ability to try to fight and do all this. He's actually handling it pretty well, even when it comes to the massive amount of energy that he's able to output to take out this beast. And we don't know how it's going to change him or affect him later on. But right now, it is truly interesting to see where this goes, because this could either make him more heroic or this could make him shy away from this stuff, because this is some weird, crazy stuff. You know, I mean, he's jumped into, you know, action because he was attempting to save, you know, his classmates, his little sisters in school and all that stuff. But is this something that he wants to do? Is this something that he wants to be? Is he made for this? And I ask that because there's a lot to juggle. Even in this issue, you see his father getting to his daughter's school and saying, you know, Jason, where are you? Calling him on the phone. Like, yo, where are you at? I'm here trying to find your sister. I can't find you. You know, why did you leave? And he's like, yo, I got scared and I ran. He's like, so you left your sister? Things like that. He's going to have to, he's going to have to learn how to lie better. He's going to have to figure out better superhero lies. And then he is going to have to keep in mind that his sister is going to have to be protected. He's not on his own, or he's not around people that are all adults, which is going to be dicey for him at times. But I did want to jump also on to how Jason, the father, Jason Sr., was able to kind of still manage and take control of the situation while at the school with his sister. It was nice to have that moment where he was splitting, you know, doing double duty as dad and as kind of leader of Shadowy Organization. Now, real quick before the jump, I did want to talk about when everyone did get home after the tragedy at the school. I don't believe they said any lives were lost, so that's a good thing, which I also think is kind of BS, because something that big, somebody would have got trampled or something, but hopefully I don't think no life was lost. At least I don't think so. I don't remember reading that. But when we get home, we finally give Ugly a name. Of course, you know, Jason is trying to keep things on the low-low. Jason Jr. trying to keep stuff on the low-low. Or I'll just say JJ from now on. JJ and JS. I think that'll be easier. And JS is Jason Sr., JJ, Jason Jr., and we'll keep those separated. But JJ is trying to keep, you know, Ugly on the low-low. But of course, his sister sees him and is straight up in the room, hanging out, chilling, getting him to change into a unicorn and all kinds of mess, or ponies and stuff. And she names him Blip. And you know what? It's cute. It's something that a kid would name like a pet or a, you know, an invisible friend or something like that. Blip makes sense for her for that age and for kind of the playful attitude that she has, snarky at times too. So we finally gave him a name. So Blip is sort of part of the family, maybe. We don't know what JS is going to say about that. But before we move on, because we do have a lot to kind of connect back into this whole ancient war between two alien civilizations. But first, of course, Cure Brand is going to help us pay them bills. Oh yeah, check that link below. Hat, shirts, hoodies, all that jazz. Once you find something you like, of course, cop it. Now, let's get into Novaden. Let's get into the aliens. all this extra stuff. See, they sent this dude down there with the three-headed dragon to get that weapon. And he said, give me my weapon or there will be consequences. He comes back, he ain't got no weapon. Plus the dragon dead. So you know his consequence, chitty chitty bang bang, right in the head. And we now are kind of introduced into the atmosphere of this civilization. It's either do or you die. There is no middle, there's no, yo, I'm sorry, I couldn't complete the mission. You please give me another chance, give me one more chance. And no, it ain't gonna happen. All right, you mess up, you're dead. All right, Novaden ain't playing, and that girl, there ain't nobody playing. All right, you either go get the weapon like we told you, or you're gonna be in trouble. And now they are with, you know, with their whole crew, coming to Earth like, okay, I got to get it myself. You know what I'm saying? You know, Novaden like, yo, I got to get it myself. And upon arriving at Earth, there's a very interesting mix of dealing with the shadow government and dealing with cleanup and, you know, trying to like hide the whole thing. And then also dealing with, of course, you know, was it Malachor? No, not Malachor. Novaden is something with the M. I can't remember the name. But coming down, of course, to Earth to be like, yo, where the weapon at? We want it. And her facing off against the dogs. And this is where you first get to see kind of like their full ranges of power. They come with it. They try to attack her. You see they got some strength. They got some abilities and stuff. But overall, they can't take her on like they thought they could. And I was surprised because I thought that they would be a bigger, you know, a bigger threat to her, but I guess homegirl just on point. And of course, since they go down, our boy JJ got to step in. And when our boy JJ step in, it is fantastic. Just seeing the fight, seeing the way the atmosphere changes, seeing the way that the whole kind of landscape changes with the battle and how it goes forward. And of course, seeing your boy step in and being like, yo, look, I want that weapon. I came for this weapon. I'ma have that weapon. And that's a face-off where you find out that the armor, you know, Blip and JJ they gotta level up. They gotta step their game up because they do have power, but they might not have enough power, or the power that they're gonna use could be detrimental to the Earth itself. So trying to reel that power in, but also fend off enemies and find a new unexpected, you know, make possible assistant or possible ally could be something very cool for this series. These 3 issues have been a lot of fun. Like I said, the art has a very animated quality that I really dig. So you take all of that, the animated quality where it looks real fun and just interesting and very inviting as far as like the colors and the character design. You take these fight scenes and the way they go from, you know, fighting a team versus one and then one-on-one and then one versus a bigger one and all kind. The way they stage their action scenes has been done very well, and I have truly enjoyed this. So guys, holla at me. I'ma holla at you. Down in the comments, let's talk about Armor 1, issue 1, 2, and 3. JJ, yo man, he's come a long way since issue 1, but there is a lot to do. And this has been a pretty stacked week for him because this all happened within like 3 or 4 days. So guys, before I bounce, I'm gonna tell all y'all to hit up ThatNERDSoul.com. That's right, check me out right there. All my videos from the oldest, newest, latest, greatest, and all that. Then hit up shop.ThatNERDSoul.com. Pick yourself up a t-shirt, player. Don't forget to get one for them playettes. Then come back here, like, comment, subscribe, and share that Nerd Soul. That's right, there's no better way that I can show people that you like what you are watching. So, LA, what up? VA, what up? RVA, you got my heart, and please be good to yourselves. Please be good to each other, and thank you, Marcel Dupree, for putting the ion cannon in your issue. Peace.